10 starts now.
Welcome to Newswatch 12 at 10. I'm Justin Betty. As our early June heat wave continues, many people are heading to our local lakes and rivers to cool off and have some fun. But police say a drowning near Minocqua last weekend serves as a reminder for everyone to stay safe on or in the water. Newswatch 12's Rachel Eiler reports.
A community is now mourning the loss of an 18-year-old who died Sunday after suffering a seizure while swimming with friends in Mercer Lake near Minocqua. Like more than 80% of people who die from drowning, police say he wasn't wearing a life vest.
Because things can happen so fast on the water, you just got to remember to take safety into consideration in everything you do on the water.
That accident happened about 10 miles north from here on a lake much smaller compared to the Minocqua chain, but officials tell me that it doesn't matter the size of the body of water, but the safety measures you're taking while on it.
So if you are on a body of water and you inhale a bunch of water, it's definitely putting you into a predicament that could cost you your life.
As folks head out on the water this summer, police remind you to stay sober, be aware and courteous of other boaters, and of course, wear that life jacket.
Personal flotation devices go a long way. They will keep a person buoyant. As far as personal watercrafts, you're required to wear a PFD. If you're on a boat, there should be the same amount of personal flotation devices as the people on the boat.
Police expect local lakes to be busier than usual this summer and say they'll be out in force as well.
We have an increased presence on the chain right now on the water, and we feel that it's going to continue in that direction. All I ask is when you're out there is take safety seriously.
In Minocqua, Rachel Eiler, Newswatch 12.
And again, Andrew, that hot weather continued today.
That's right, Justin. A great day to be out on the waters and being safe out there as well. Look at these temperatures. We had highs in the upper 80s to low 90s. Of course, nothing new. We have been having this trend almost for the entire month of June so far. Looking at our current temperatures right now, lots of us in the 70s, so cooling off some. We are going to be down in the 60s overnight, so not getting too much cooler than now. If this sounds familiar, it probably does, because this has been kind of a trend for the last several days. Now, winds are also going to be going calm overnight. So if you feel any breeze at all, that will be a light whisper out of the southeast. Otherwise, it will be pretty still tonight through the overnight period. And we will be having mostly clear skies overnight as well, with a few passing clouds. Looking hour by hour now at the rest of our night, we'll be getting down to the mid-60s just before daybreak, seeing that sun to start out our Thursday, and then right back up to the upper 80s. Justin?
All right, thank you, Andrew. Across the country, the number of newly reported COVID-19 cases per day is now down about 95% from its peak this winter. Here in Wisconsin, we're down about 98% from our peak. Today, the State Department of Health Services reports 134 new cases. We're averaging 134 as well per day over the last week. Meanwhile, DHS reports 1 new death today. We're averaging 3 to 4 per day statewide over the last week. Right now, DHS reports about 48.7% of all people in Wisconsin have now received at least 1 dose of a COVID-19 vaccine. They say 43.4% have now completed their vaccination. Remember, about 14% of the state is children under age 12 who are not yet eligible for the vaccine. On Wall Street, the Dow fell for a third straight day, dropping about 150 points to close at 34,447. The Labor Department plans to release its May Consumer Price Index tomorrow. That's the inflation number that could move stocks one way or the other, depending on which way they fall. The Keystone XL pipeline project is now officially dead. Its developer, TC Energy, announced today it is ending the project, saying it had simply run out of options since President Biden revoked its permit earlier this year. The pipeline has been kind of on again, off again for about 10 years now. It was expected to carry up to 830,000 barrels of crude oil per day from sands fields in Canada to refineries in Texas, where it could then potentially be shipped to other places, including overseas. President Biden has officially landed in Europe for his first international trip as commander-in-chief. His first stop was in the UK, visiting troops and their families at the Royal Air Force Base Mildenhall. He then landed at Cornwall Airport tonight. President Biden is scheduled to attend the G7 and NATO summits before meeting Russian President Vladimir Putin in Geneva. A year-long investigation to home ownership in Wisconsin has produced a new informational coalition. It's called Take Root Wisconsin. State Treasurer Sarah Godlewski detailed the new report at a news conference at the Capitol today. She says their pilot programs will lay the foundation for more work across Wisconsin.
And Take Root Wisconsin is going to build on this work of the task force. It's going to be scaling the foreclosure prevention fund across the state, and we're going to be expanding our online tools and resources. And further, we're going to be building regional capacity to help Wisconsinites achieve the American dream of homeownership.
She says Take Root Wisconsin is designed to help homeowners keep, improve, and develop their homes. Adding a pilot program for it in La Crosse showed promising results for people facing tax foreclosure. Wisconsin is known as America's Dairyland, says so right on the license plate. And June is Dairy Month here. And this week, members of the group Partnership for Progressive Agriculture want to remind everyone of all the hard work being done in the ag community. Newswatch 12's Georgina Fernandez shows us how you can help.
From piglets to cows, Wisconsin takes home the title of the dairy state.
It contributes a huge economic factor into just Marathon County, let alone our central Wisconsin, let alone Wisconsin.
According to UW Extension, 48% of Marathon County is made up of farmlands, generating around $909,000 annually.
It's really important because the economic impact, but everything that they provide, because at the end of the day, they provide numerous food products that sit on our tables every night.
Play a vital role in feeding local families. Throughout the month of June, numerous cities are hosting dairy breakfasts in support. This one happening in Mosinee, where over 2,000 people gathered to celebrate their local farmers by sharing some breakfast classics.
Pancakes, sausages, we had real maple syrup from local maple syrup guys. We also had eggs.
While learning how some of their favorite foods ends up on their plate.
To really get people to come out and learn more about the dairy industry and really just celebrate dairy in our community.
Was a great opportunity to connect people who live on the urban land to those who work on the farm, so everyone understands the hard work it takes to get that delicious food on their plate.
Understand what it takes and what the farmers are really trying to accomplish.
Audrey says the events are essential in bridging the farm-to-table gap.
The confidence that the products that everybody eats and drinks and feeds your kids are the quality of product that today's consumers looking for.
In Mosinee, Georgina Fernandez, Newswatch 12.
You can find one of these dairy breakfast events near you by visiting wisconsindairy.org. Another bright sign of summer went up today in Wausau. We'll take a look at this new tradition in just a few minutes. But first, Andrew's in with your full forecast. You're watching Newswatch 12. Proud to serve Irma and folks all across the North Woods of Wisconsin.
The latest weather updates. Weather Watch 12. Weather from where you live.
If you find yourself needing a new dentist, come to their cozy cabin in the woods. This dental crew will be just like your family. So make your way to see the painless bunch, the painless bunch. Call today to see the painless bunch.
When searching for your next truck, you want your truck to last. Get the job done right with a Lenz truck. We have them all. Half-ton trucks, Power Strokes, Cummins, Duramax, SUVs, over 800 to choose from. Know that all Lenz trucks are fully inspected, certified clean, and can be bought hassle-free online. Go now to lenztruck.com.
Lenz Truck, Lenz Truck. We got the trucks at Lenz Truck.
We got the trucks.
There's breakfast, there's lunch, there's dinner, and then there are McCafe's bakery sweets, which are whatever you want them to be.
Get a bakery sweet, plus any size hot or iced coffee or soft drink for just $3.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Huge online auction, Monaco, Wisconsin. 150 firearms, ammo, gun supplies, lawn tractor, milling machines, lathes, snap-on tools, and more. Contact Brass and St. Louis Auctions for more details.
Carpet City.
Come to Carpet City Flooring Center and get the toughest waterproof floors in the industry, where they're in stock and on sale. Rigid Maximum XL is 50% thicker and 30% longer, resulting in maximum durability, which is perfect for active families and pets. Not to mention, it's easy to install. Come to Carpet City Flooring Center to get your Rigid Maximum XL waterproof floors today.
Carpet City, our prices will floor you.
Our high temperature in Rhinelander on Memorial Day was 73 degrees, and ever since that through today, we have not been cooler than that. In fact, temperatures have only been higher than that, especially recently with those upper 80s to low to mid 90s being common. Now looking all across the region, high temperatures today carrying on with that trend of those upper 80s, low 90s, slightly cooler than yesterday, but there are going to be a couple more days of those upper 80s to low 90 high temperatures before we start to get into a pattern of the upper 70s to low 80s into beginning next week. So that'll be a little closer to our average high for this time of year in Rhinelander of 74 degrees. Looking around the Badger State now, most of us having a pretty starry night. There will be a couple passing clouds. Otherwise, expect a pretty mild night ahead. Winds going calm. Temperatures still pretty warm out there in the mid 70s largely. And we're not getting too much cooler than that with forecasted lows in the middle 60s. Now looking at live radar, we did have a couple thunderstorms in the North Woods and central Wisconsin. Right now, the only activity close by is towards far northern Minnesota and off towards northwestern Illinois. So looking a little closer to home, we did have a couple thunderstorms. Those were largely around Forest County into Vilas County. Nothing out there now, though. We were clearing on out. And then towards central Wisconsin, same idea. There were a couple thunderstorms around Watoma, but now we are going to be clearing out for the rest of the overnight period. Now looking a little further towards central Wisconsin and Stevens Point for the next several hours. We are in the mid 70s still, and we're going to be pretty close to that for the next couple of hours, cooling on down to the mid to upper 60s, 67 at 3 a.m. And we are going to be under mostly clear skies with just a couple passing clouds. Looking at Rhinelander tomorrow morning, we're going to start out seeing that sun, and we're going to be in the 70s largely for the first part of the day. We'll be in the 80s then and surging towards 90 degrees by midday, along with our next chance of thunderstorms passing on by. So here we go, looking at your Thursday afternoon. We're looking at highs in Rhinelander at 90. 90s will be common tomorrow. It will be another toasty day. And we're going to be waiting until the afternoon for our most substantial thunderstorms that come on by. These could be a little more on the severe side. We'll have a marginal risk for severe weather. And then these will be breaking on down as they head towards central Wisconsin. Still a chance just north of Eau Claire for some thunderstorms, but I don't think they'll be coming into our area. And then for getting into your Friday, clearing skies. And now a little later on into Friday, there is going to be a cold front that makes its way through our area, bringing on the next chance of thunderstorms and showers that'll be coming Friday afternoon. And we could have some of those trickling on into the overnight period as well. And then we'll go dry later on into your Saturday. So to back on up for just 1 second here, we're looking at Thursday. Our risk for severe weather, we're going to be, and a lot of us in the North Woods, in a marginal risk, otherwise non-severe weather south. And tomorrow we could be dealing with gusty winds, lightning for sure, and heavy rain and hail in any thunderstorms tomorrow. And a little off to our west, there is going to be that greater chance for severe weather in the northern Great Plains. So they're more in an enhanced to slight risk for severe weather. And then for us, our rain chances for the rest of the week into the weekend really plummet after Friday to Saturday, and then we're going to be dry for the rest of the forecast period. We are also going to be getting a little different here on the muggy meter, having a lot of relief into the weekend, feeling those dew points really drop significantly, so this weekend is going to feel pretty nice. Tonight, though, we are going to be having mostly clear skies, fog developing just before daybreak, lows in the mid-60s. Thursday, we'll wait until the afternoon to have that chance of thunderstorms, and high temperatures will make a run for 90 degrees. Now looking at your Northwoods Furniture and Mattress 7-day forecast, after a couple more days of thunderstorms and showers, we're going to dry on out and cool off Sunday and through Wednesday. Justin?
All right, thank you, Andrew. Annual summer festivals are starting back up across the Northwoods and north central Wisconsin after a lot of them were canceled last year. Newswatch 12's Morgan Johnson gives us a look at a few events in downtown Wausau that you can start checking out starting today.
Umbrellas are usually used to block the rain, but the ones in downtown Wausau will stay put from June until October.
I started it many years ago as a way to celebrate my 20 years in downtown Wausau and to help with the arts.
Mark Craig has been in the city of Wausau for 26 years. Craig owns properties in downtown Wausau, including one overlooking the iconic umbrellas that go up every year.
It's a reset button to let people know downtown's open for fun, come and enjoy themselves, and it's going to be a great summer.
Every year since 2015, crews put up brand new umbrellas. And every year since 2015, people have shown how much they like it.
I don't know, but it's got to be one of the most photographed streets in the state. And I think the fact that it's whimsical and it's fun, it's colorful, it's art in the sky.
Last year, Craig decided on blue and white umbrellas to honor healthcare workers in the middle of a tough year.
I think it's been a tough year for businesses, for people personally, professionally. So as we all come back together and we all enjoy each other's company, it's going to be a time that we realize the importance of each other and supporting one another and supporting our businesses.
Craig says the umbrellas signal the start of summer in Wausau. Dining on the street starts tonight and concerts in the square start next week. Despite the troublesome last year, Lemongrass Restaurant and Bar still saw good business. This will be server Tanner Zinda's first year doing dining on the street.
Because of the vaccine and the vaccinations, I feel like more people are going to come out and enjoy the beautiful weather.
The weather is just one of the reasons why people come out to see the umbrellas.
It is the center point of downtown Wausau. I mean, they're beautiful, colorful, and it just lightens up the whole downtown area.
The downtown that Mark Craig has seen develop throughout the years.
I think it brings a lot of really cool things together, and we want to let people know how proud we are of our community, and Wausau is a great place to enjoy themselves, and I hope they do.
Reporting for Newswatch 12, I'm Morgan Johnson.
Well, for the most part, it's spring sports season here in the Northwoods, but we also have highlights from a big all-star basketball game tonight, featuring the best from the Northwoods and the best from the UP. That's coming up in sports, but first, here's tonight's Job Watch.
Job Watch is brought to you by Ripco Credit Union.
Ripco Credit Union, since 1932. In the best of times and in times that require just a little more flexibility and kindness. We've been here, we'll be here. We are here for you. Federally insured by NCUA.
Now's the time to get a Ford built for you, by you. Pick your color, your wheels, and other available features specifically designed for your Ford. Want an F-150 with a 12-inch touchscreen, 400 horsepower in an Explorer, or a moonroof? You've got it. And now an additional $1,000 bonus cash on top of all public offers. See your dealer for a Ford built for you, by you. Build and order your select Ford today and get $1,000 bonus cash in addition to all public offers.
Check out our 13,000 square foot newly renovated space in Eagle River. We focus only on welding so you can spend more time making sparks fly in our 36 welding booths. Finish the welding program in just 4 to 6 months. Our school is set up like a workplace so you'll be ready to get working right away. 99% of students find employment before or right after graduation. At AWI, we go beyond basic code standards and aim for perfection. As we work hard, we definitely have fun along the way.
Renee is not an influencer. She's more of a groundbreaker. Just look at the way she's reshaping and reimagining her 4-acre slice of heaven. It's not hard to tell she's the real deal. Renee runs with us on a John Deere 1 Series tractor because out here, you can't fake a job well done. Nothing runs like a Deere.
Stop by Lakeland Lawn and Equipment in Arborvita for special offers taking place for a limited time. Get great deals and service on legendary John Deere equipment.
Ripco Credit Union, since 1932. In the best of times and in times that require just a little more flexibility and kindness. We've been here, we'll be here. We are here for you. Federally insured by NCUA.
Coming up on your Thursday, we'll learn about an upcoming car show happening this weekend in Rhinelander.
And scattered thunderstorms still continues to stick around with that battery park just across the region. When will it get out of here? More when you tune in on your Thursday.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Northwoods Furniture, Eagle River. Sports Watch 12 with Nate Myhawk starts now.
I get it. Playoff basketball and playoff hockey are probably dominating your time right now, but you better not sleep on some playoff softball. Round 1 kicking off on Wednesday. Lakeland Union taking on Rhinelander. Major first inning for the Hodags. Kylie White skies a ball out to center. That falls into the gap, and 3 runs are coming across. Rhinelander led by 5. And luckily for the Hodags, Addie DeMeyer was dealing in the circle. She had 5 strikeouts through 2 innings, including that one right there. And the bats would go right back to work for Rhinelander. Hannah Warchuk at the plate. She chops the ball into no man's land. That's bringing home another run. Rhinelander explodes for 14 on the day. They advance with a 14-1 win. A few other teams in action to open the postseason. Ladysmith traveled to Park Falls to play Shawamigan. The Screaming Eagles season comes to an end with a 7-4 loss. And staying in Division 4, Three Lakes heads the Crivets. Blue Jays fall short against the Wolverines. 5-4 the final in that game. Still more softball scores coming your way. Crandon took on Manawa earlier tonight. The Cardinals will keep on dancing. Crandon takes down the Wolves 8-6. And speaking of postseason action, the boys tennis sectionals were held today, and Rhinelander's doubles team of Joseph Heck and Jake Loesch took first in their flight. Our tip of the cap to them. We'll have a full breakdown of sectional tennis later this week. So while local athletes were busy on the softball diamonds and on the tennis courts, basketball was probably the last sport on your mind. But the Border Bash All-Star Game was taking place in Eagle River on Wednesday night. The best talent from northern Wisconsin against the best of the Upper Peninsula. The Northwoods was well represented. Rhinelander's Quinn Lamers, Travis Town, Ross Skeen, and Rebecca Lawrence all made appearances, as did Medford's Peyton Kuhn, Lakeland's Amaya White, and Merrill's Courtney Krieger. In the end, the Wisconsin girls picked up the win, and the boys took care of business in dominating fashion as well. Way to represent the state. So to borrow a quote from Malcolm in the Middle, the future is now, old man. And I'm sure that's what Jordan Love is thinking after he impressed coaches at minicamp on Wednesday. The second-year quarterback was handling first-team reps with Aaron Rodgers still holding out, and he showed off his skills to both reporters and coaches. But let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. The young guy still struggled quite a bit on Tuesday. However, the staff does like what they see, and Love feels prepared to take over if need be. He was asked point blank if he is ready to become QB1, and his answer was simple.
100%. Obviously, this is a time where I'm getting a lot of extremely valuable reps that I might not have been getting in a normal circumstance. So I was drafted here to play quarterback, so I'll definitely be ready week 1.
Oh, man, I can already see the hot takes coming out of ESPN. But for now, let's just cool our jets a little bit. The team will be back on the practice field Thursday. That's the final day of minicamp. Another team looking to keep it rolling. Brewers taking on the Reds, going for win number 6 in a row. After the Crew took an early lead, it wouldn't last long. Tyler Stevenson goes the other way with this pitch. It falls underneath the glove of Avi Garcia. That's an RBI double for Stevenson. This game tied up at 1 apiece. And jumping ahead to the second, this is just how the night went for Milwaukee. Nick Castellanos lacing one down the line. That's going to rattle around in the corner. Another RBI double for Cincinnati. The win streak is over. The Reds dominate by a final score of 7-3. And that's your look at sports. Justin, take it away.
Thanks, Nate. Still ahead, we have tonight's edition of Your 2 Cents. Plus, Wausau Police want to remind everyone about a safe place to do business. That's next on News Watch 12 at 10.
The Whitetail Inn of St. Germain. With a 5-star rating by Wedding Wire and winning 4 consecutive Couples Choice Awards, your dream wedding becomes a reality at the Whitetail Inn.
Here's
the newest spin on Wisconsin Lottery scratch games. It's Gold Rush. The $5 number match game offers over 52,000 prizes that triple. That's over $1.9 million in tripled prizes and top prizes of $60,000. Instant scratch games from the Wisconsin Lottery. Odds are you'll like them.
Your home's roof is a large investment. Menards is here to help keep it protected. Gutters are essential for controlling rainwater from your roof. Choose from 3 color options. All Spectra gutters are 11% off. Aluminum soffit is low maintenance, corrosion resistant, sturdy, and installs easily. Soffit panels are available in 12 colors. Plus, color matching aluminum trim is also available to match your soffit. All aluminum soffit systems are 11% off right now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Hi, I'm Dr. Justin Scherer, DC with the Spinal Aid Center of Wausau. Are you one of the millions of people suffering with the symptoms of peripheral neuropathy? Your symptoms may include numbness and tingling in your feet or hands, difficulty sleeping from leg or foot discomfort, and debilitating balance problems. I have good news for you. You can now get relief with our breakthrough treatment method without the use of drugs or surgery. Our treatments help to heal damaged nerves that cause peripheral neuropathy. If left untreated, you may eventually end up with a walker or wheelchair, so don't delay. Call our office now to schedule an appointment to see if our treatment methods are right for you. We will do a painless neuropathy severity exam to determine the amount of nerve loss. If you qualify for our treatment, it can truly change your life. Start living your life pain-free. Call today.
The 2021 Bear Cupboard Run is June 26th. Half marathon, 5K run walk, and Kids Cubby Run. Please register online. Visit bearcupboardrun.org for more information.
Wausau Police want to remind folks about a free community service they provide. Patrol Captain Todd Baton says they installed safe exchange parking zones at the station 3 years ago, saying they're a safe place where you can pick up or drop off items you might buy or sell online. They can also be used for things like child custody exchanges.
I would hope that people would feel safe coming to the police department parking lot, recognizing that this is a well-lit area. We frequently have officers that are coming in and out of the parking lot at any given time.
He says the spots are monitored by video camera 24/7, even when there's not an officer nearby. 2 Newswatch 12 viewers called in over the last week with some safety concerns. We'll have details in tonight's Your 2 Cents.
To listen to your messages, press L. I'm calling about the corner of Lincoln and Driscoll Road. You have people around here having a hard time getting out of Driscoll Road onto Lincoln Street. I wish there was something somebody could do about it. Thank you.
I have a public service announcement I would like you to make. The people who are walking about during the day, please wear something bright. And the people who are walking at night, please bring a flashlight. Turn it on when a car is coming by. Thank you very much. Bye.
If you want to make your voice heard on Your 2 Cents, give us a call at 715-365-8812, extension 319. We'll be right back.
Hungry for something hot and juicy?
Maybe.
Breaded by hand?
Sounds steamy.
Nestled between 2 toasted buns?
Toasty.
The new hand-breaded chicken sandwich from Hardee's.
Feed your happy.
When you call a company other than Maher Water Corporation to service your water treatment system, do you really know what or who you are getting? Many companies just measure you up to do a bang-up job, then charge hundreds of dollars and have you sign service contracts. Maher's technicians are trained to not only service our own water care equipment, but most others as well. So if you don't want just any service tech servicing your water equipment, call us at Maher's today.
I was watching my team come from behind when my son says, "Dad, I'm taking a girl to the dance." And I was like, you can borrow my car, just make sure your shoes are shined and the car is clean. And then I was like, hold on, go to Quick Trip and get the Elite Wash. On the day of the dance, my son washed my car and shined his shoes. But he did something on his own accord. My son goes, do you think she would like this? And the Quick Trip lady is like, you betcha. Kid's got a bright future.
Quick Trip, we got you covered.
Since its inception 5 years ago, Incredible Bank Foundation and Incredible Bank employees and owners have donated nearly $1,250,000 to charities throughout the Minocqua and Eagle River area. But the truest measure of our support comes from our employees, who have contributed 4,000 hours in 5 short years to community organizations that better the lives of residents living in Minocqua and Eagle River. Incredible Bank, helping you start something incredible and finishing it.
Precision Power Sports is the place to go for your UTV, ATV, snowmobile, or motorcycle service and repair. We could even do a complete engine rebuild. Precision Power Sports has been serving the Northwoods for 15 years, and we pride ourselves on doing the job right the first time. Stop by today to get your toys back in action or to schedule maintenance just in time for the season. Precision Power Sports is located in the Quality Collision Center, 1500 Chippewa Drive in Rhinelander. Find us on Facebook or give us a call.
You like it made from scratch?
We know you do.
How about hot and hand-breaded?
That looks crispy.
First thing in the morning.
Not your grandpa's biscuit.
The new hand-breaded chicken biscuit from Hardee's.
Feed your happy.
Welcome back. The rest of our night is going to be mostly on the clear side. We'll wait till later on tonight to have some patchy fog developing. Low temperatures getting down to the middle 60s. And now looking at our Thursday, there is going to be a very minimal risk for severe weather. That's going to be mostly for the North Woods, otherwise a non-severe risk for central Wisconsin. And now let's look at your 7-day forecast here one more time. After a slight chance of storms Thursday, Friday, another chance, and then we're going to dry on out into the weekend and cool off with those temperatures in the 70s.
Keep ticking up Friday's temperatures a little bit. We've got 2 more days now, some hot temperatures. You're looking for a break, shooting sports.
I am, yes. Way too hot out there for me.
Thanks, Dave. Thanks, Andrew. Thanks for joining us on News Watch 12 at 10. The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon's next. Have a great night.